The winning stack. This is the secret engine that powers the world's fastest-growing startups. It is the carefully selected set of technologies, tools, platforms that transforms an idea into a million-dollar reality. Many founders mistakenly believe product features are the only advantage, but underlying technology choices are just as crucial. The right stack is a powerful tailwind, propelling startups with incredible velocity. It lets small, nimble teams build, test, scale at a pace unimaginable a decade ago. It's the invisible framework behind every click, every transaction, every piece of data. Think of your stack as the central nervous system of your business. It impacts your ability to innovate, operational efficiency, and company culture. The foundational layer of any modern startup is the cloud. Gone are the days of purchasing, racking, maintaining physical servers in a dusty closet. Amazon Web Services, AWS, Google Cloud Platform, GCP, Microsoft Azure offers elasticity and leverage. For a startup, you can start with minimal resources, paying only for the computing power you actually consume. This model radically lowers the barrier to entry, preserving your capital for hiring, marketing, product development, instead of sinking it into depreciating hardware assets you may not even need. This pay-as-you-go model is only half the story. The true power of the cloud is its ability to scale on demand. Imagine your product gets featured in a major publication, and your user traffic suddenly spikes by 100 times. With an old-school server setup, your website would crash, and you would lose a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Data is the lifeblood of a modern startup. It informs your product roadmap, guides your marketing strategy, reveals the path to profitability. However, managing the databases that store and serve this data is a complex, time-consuming, and high-stakes job. Configuring servers, managing security patches, performing regular backups, planning for disaster recovery, ensuring high availability. For a small startup team, this operational burden is a massive distraction from the core mission of building a great product. This is why million-dollar startups almost universally rely on managed data services. Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL, MongoDB Atlas for NoSQL, Google's Cloud Spanner handle all the painful administrative tasks for you. They're operated by teams of world-class experts whose entire job is to keep your database running, secure, and performant. This means your engineers are liberated from late-night calls about database failures, weekend-long maintenance windows for software updates. Instead of becoming reluctant database administrators, they can remain focused on writing the code that directly benefits your users. This is a powerful form of leverage that allows a small team to perform like one much larger. How quickly can your team get an idea from a whiteboard into the hands of a customer? This metric, known as cycle time, is a critical indicator of a startup's health. The fastest startups build an engine for rapid, reliable software delivery from day one. This engine is powered by modern developer tools and a disciplined process known as continuous integration and continuous delivery, CI/CD. CI/CD is a practice where code changes are automatically built, tested, prepared for release, enabling teams to deploy updates multiple times a day instead of once every few weeks. This process begins with a version control system like GitHub GitLab, which acts as the central source of truth for all your code. When an engineer wants to make a change, they create a separate branch to work in isolation. Once their work is ready, they open a pull request, which triggers an automated workflow. No startup has the time or resources to build every single component of its product from scratch. The smartest founders understand that their core mission is to solve a specific problem for a specific customer, not to reinvent the wheel on commodity services. The winning strategy is to focus your precious engineering talent on your unique value proposition and integrate best-in-class solutions for everything else. This is made possible by the modern API, Application Programming Interface, economy. An API is simply a standardized way for different software systems to talk to each other, allowing you to plug powerful, pre-built functionality directly into your own product. Consider the challenge of accepting payments online. Building a secure, reliable, and compliant payment processing system is an immense undertaking, requiring years of work and deep expertise. Instead of attempting this, startups like Airbnb, Lyft, built their entire businesses on top of Stripe's payment API. By writing just a few lines of code, they integrated a world-class payment infrastructure, instantly gaining the ability to process credit cards, manage subscriptions, fight fraud. This allowed them to focus on their core product, connecting hosts with guests or drivers with riders, and accelerate their path to market dramatically. This buy, don't build philosophy applies to countless other areas of your business. Need to send transactional emails or SMS notifications? Use an API from Twilio. Use an API from SendGrid. Need to add robust user authentication and login capabilities. Integrate a service like Auth0. Integrate a service like Okta. Need to add mapping and location services? Use the Google Maps API. By standing on the shoulders of these giants, you inherit their scale, reliability, and expertise, allowing your small team to deliver a product with the polish and functionality of a much larger organization. Building a product is only the beginning. To win, you must understand how people are using it and ensure that their data is kept safe. Product analytics, security are not optional add-ons, they are essential components of a winning stack that must be considered from the very start. Neglecting them is a common and often fatal mistake. Without data, you are flying blind, making decisions based on guesswork instead of evidence. Without security, you risk a catastrophic breach that can destroy user trust and your company's reputation in an instant. Product analytics tools like Mixpanel, Amplitude, Google Analytics give you microscopic visibility into user behavior. Which features are users engaging with most? Where are they getting stuck in the onboarding process? What sequence of actions leads a user to convert to a paid plan? By tracking these events, you can create funnels, analyze cohorts of users, measure the impact of every change you make to your product. This data-driven feedback loop is what allows you to iterate intelligently, doubling down on what works and quickly cutting what does not. While product analytics tell you what users are doing, business intelligence, BI, tools like Looker, Metabase, Tableau, help you understand the overall health of your business. These tools connect to your various data sources: production database, payment provider, marketing platform, to create dashboards that track key performance indicators, KPIs, like revenue, customer lifetime value, churn rate. This gives the entire team a single source of truth for business performance, ensuring everyone is aligned and focused on the metrics that matter most. At the same time, security must be woven into the fabric of your stack. This starts with the basics: managed services secure by default, enforcing strong password policies, using encryption everywhere, SSL TLS for data in transit, encryption for data at rest. It also means using a reputable identity provider to handle user logins securely. As you grow and target larger enterprise customers, they will demand proof of your security posture. Planning for compliance with standards like SOC 2 or privacy regulations like GDPR early on will become a major competitive advantage, demonstrating that you are a trustworthy partner for their business. Security is not a feature, it's the foundation of trust. We have explored the critical layers of a winning stack, from the cloud foundation to the data that guides your decisions. Now, it is time to translate this theory into practice. Building a million-dollar startup is about making a series of smart, pragmatic choices that compound over time. This is a simple playbook any founder can use to start building a more effective technology stack immediately. Not perfection overnight. Establish a strong foundation and a culture of continuous improvement. First, firmly plant your flag in the cloud. Choose one provider: AWS, Google Cloud, Azure. Use core managed services for computing, storage, and especially your database. Don't run your own database server early. Operational cost is too high. Second, implement CI/CD from day one. Set up a basic pipeline in GitHub Actions or similar. Run tests automatically on every code change. This builds a culture of quality and speed as you scale. Third, buy, don't build when possible. Make a list of product functions, payments, email, user login. For non-core items, pick a leading API service.